Only a year ago, a 14-year-old Fortnite player emerged from relative obscurity and took the world by storm. His name was Clix. At the beginning of his journey, Clix was just another kid with dreams of making it big. But through persistence and dedication, he evolved into a household name and became a Fortnite superstar. If there's one thing Clix is noted for, it's his wagers. He's an absolute beast in one-on-ones, regardless of who steps up to the plate. And with so much unmatched success, he's earned the title of the Wager King. But of course, his opportunities and achievements weren't presented on a silver platter. They required sacrifice, grueling effort, and decisions most of us wouldn't have had the guts to make. Before basking in the glory of Fortnite fame, Cody Clix Conrad was your normal all-American kid. Growing up in Connecticut, you could catch him shooting hoops, chilling with friends, and doing all the things that teenagers typically do. But after a long day, he'd eventually come home and hop straight onto the computer. To most of us, gaming is just a hobby, but to Clix, it's more than that. Ever since he was only 5 years old, his older brother was a gigantic fan of first-person shooters, and although Clix himself wasn't old enough to play, he loved to sit there and watch his brother in awe. And as Clix grew older, every now and then he'd hop onto his brother's computer and sneak in a little session. We all know the heart-pounding feeling you get laying in some headshots or trying to clutch up a match. Slowly but surely, the feeling that we all love got him hooked as well. Fast forward to late 2017, Fortnite was all the rage in the gaming world, and while Clix didn't hop on the hype train straight away, his brother eventually introduced him. And after just playing even a little bit, Clix immediately saw massive potential. So the grind began. Tons and tons of games, practicing building, pro scrims, whatever it took, hours every day for months on end, all without any sort of recognition or payoff. The thing is, Clix was a natural at Fortnite. He knew the possibility to go pro was there, but there was still something holding him back, and that was his setup. It was scuffed, and anyone who had gone pro in anything knows that to play your best, your gear needs to match. So, he went to his dad with a proposal. If he'd pitch in to help Clix buy one of the top-of-the-line computers, no matter the cost, Clix would pay him back. Even if that meant working with his dad, getting a part-time job, or whatever. All he wanted was a setup good enough to max out his potential and help him become the best player that he could be. His father was actually pretty cool, and he agreed. And now that Clix was equipped with one of the best gaming setups money could buy, he began wagering to earn that money back. He also started streaming his jaw-dropping gameplay now, and his computer could handle it better. Then, about 2 weeks later, he had a surprise for his dad.
Well, at that time, as soon as you showed me the PayPal account, and at that time I said, geez, I really don't understand nothing about the game. I says, you must be right. 2 weeks after that, we made another $800. So in 2.5, 3 weeks, you paid for that complete PC off. So I was just very impressed that with your drive, you did something incredible.
Now that he had a top-tier build to frag out on, Clix's skills rapidly improved. He'd go on to place considerably high in preliminary events like the Share the Love series and the Black Heart Cup, the first official event he won prize money in.
Dude, I was gonna say, if they try waterfall down, he can utilize the impulse to knock him off the side, but he doesn't even need to. I was gonna say, on the low ground with the health advantage, as the circle is rotating awkwardly over.
That win netted him a cool $500, which may not seem like a lot, but it was a taste of what would come. And this win must have meant something, because just a few months prior, Clix couldn't compete since you had to be at least 16 years old to play in official tournaments. Unsure of his future, he even considered quitting at that point, halting the grind for around 3 months because it seemed as if there was no hope for him going pro with the age requirement. But then, in February of 2019, Epic lowered the age requirement from 16 to 13. Even with that, going pro wasn't a free ride. The competition was brutal after all. Still, he made the decision to put his head down and get to work. With his outstanding gameplay and results, Clix's reputation began to rise. And so for the upcoming Fortnite World Cup, famous Misfits player Skeptic asked him to partner up for duos. Since they showed immediate results playing together, Misfits would eventually sign Clix to the team, putting him on his first ever professional org. And come April, the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers finally kicked off.
But he's down on the HP lead as Clix has the high ground, but is starting to run low on that. Only has 12 left, but that's all it takes. The combat shotgun from nearly 6 tiles up. The hard aim down sights for Clix.
All in all, after maintaining an absolutely monstrous performance throughout the online qualifiers, Clix hit that qualifying threshold a total of 5 times, twice with Skeptic and 3 by himself. When it was all said and done, Clix was known as one of the most dominating players on the planet.
For a spot in Clix, I remember originally watching him in the Lux Cup and thinking, wow, this kid Clix on YouTube, he's pretty good. I hope we get to see more of him. Well, we're going to be seeing more, particularly if he's closing out games like that.
So with the finals in New York City soon approaching, esports enthusiasts all over had Clix as a sure favorite to win. Everyone except for the naysayers, that is. They attributed Clix's success to his low in-game ping, because the wall-taking meta was massive at the time, and the lower your ping was, the easier it was to steal your opponent's structures and grab limbs with ease. So the question on everyone's mind was, will Clix's qualifier gameplay transfer onto the big stage, or will he crumble from the pressure of a LAN environment? The answer wasn't clear, but either way, Clix was feeling confident.
As a duo, I think we're really powerful, but as a solo, I feel like I really get placed at least top 3 because I'm really confident in my ability. As long as I just clap up Mongrel and Tilton, then we should be good.
First up, it was the duo finals. Unfortunately, luck was not on their side that day, and with only 1 good game under their belt, they only managed to finish 35th place out of 50 duos that day. Still, Clix wasn't going to let himself go home disappointed. So for solos the next day, he gave it his all, and by putting his incredible box fighting skills to the test, he placed considerably better as a solo. While qualifying for the World Cup is a massive achievement in itself, our duo was still understandably upset with their lackluster performance. So the inevitable happened. Clix and Skeptic split up. And how they parted ways actually shocked the community. It was pretty much immediately after the World Cup ended, they were still in New York and hadn't even gone home yet. Shade got thrown around. Skeptic ended up tweeting as if their result was Clix's fault. I split up with Clix, looking for a new duo that believes in teamwork and chemistry. And apparently he even blocked Clix on social media. But the thing was, this whole split up was almost inevitable. Although they played exceptionally well leading into the World Cup, Skeptic and Clix constantly butted heads against each other.
I don't understand your comms, dude. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, up, down, like what? Explain?
Bro. Hold up. Hello?
Hello, I'm talking through game chat. Yes, I hear you fine.
That's all? You gotta turn your headphones up, bro.
What? I hear you.
No. I heard you. You heard them land behind you.
No, I didn't. I don't know. I think I'm like deaf.
Your headphones are on backwards.
They're not backwards.
Then something.
I want to understand what your comms are. When I'm flying through the slipstream.
Although Clix and Skeptic split up, it wasn't all bad news for Clix. In the past month, his stream exploded in popularity, and along with it, so did the wagers he hosted. In case you're still wondering what wagers are exactly, other players send Clix some money, usually around $5 to $20, for a head-to-head fight. If Clix wins, he keeps the money, but if he loses, he sends them back double. It's essentially a bet on who the better player is, and Clix came out on top nearly every time. In fact, in an astonishing series of events, at one point, Clix managed to win 100, yes, 100 straight in a row. And that wasn't just against fans from his stream dying to go against their favorite pro. It included pros and other top wager warriors like Envy Buck and Team Liquid's Fiber. And if that wasn't enough proof to suggest that Clix is the wager king, last year he took on 15 other top creative warriors like Sway, Stretch, and Epic Whale in a 2-week event called Wednesday Wagers. And in not just one, but both weeks, he took home the first place prize. That's it for the story on Clix, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were inspired to get better because of Clix. Although he is a natural at the game, he really worked hard for this.